boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies that keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi, we're back. I just want to say we've been super consistent for a long time, and I know if you're new to the show and you've come around, we've been doing well. That doesn't mean anything to you. But if you've been here since episode 1 or maybe like episode 30, like we used to be fucking up. Yeah, but we've been in this bitch, and I'm just proud. So moment of gratitude.
Thank you. Our first episode in this building was episode 60, and we are on episode 90.
Wow,
isn't that crazy?
We've been doing good.
We've been doing really good. Yes, thank you for the growth. Thank you for the people who like binging. I know somebody got mad that we got slick with them on Twitter, but please leave Lauren alone, y'all. Please leave that girl alone.
And this is why we ask you to leave Lauren alone. Some things, I know we're used to people knowing the ins and out of everything and every production and every show and all the tea. There is no tea, first of all, but if it was, we graduated from the School of Destiny's Child. You will not know from us, not from our mouths. We love Lauren. We keep Lauren close to our hearts.
Yes.
We got no issues.
Would you like your old job? You getting tagged on your old job shit all the time?
No. So we just and we don't mean to be spicy with y'all, but like y'all know it's only us two now. So just like,
and it has been for
a really long time. So just like, leave us alone about Lauren. She's wonderful. Check out all of her comedy. Go to her shows at She's Lauren K on all of the social media.
Trying to figure out how to change the app.
Yes, and we cannot. We've tried so hard.
We have tried.
But yes.
But other than that,
we ain't got no problems, issues.
Leave that baby
None
alone.
of that. None of that.
Yes. Yeah, it's been like 30.
She just DM'd me. Shout out to Lauren. Thank you, boo.
40-something episodes.
Yes.
As a duo, we've been doing this for a minute. So I've been 2 years. Joke of the week.
Joke of the week. So I am a very talkative person, as I'm sure y'all have gathered from listening to this podcast. If you don't, first of all, before we get into jokes of the week, like, follow, subscribe, share the podcast, play it in your hair salons, play it down to your job, play it in your car.
I want people playing our shit in the salon like they did on Beauty Shop. When they'll give it, I want the entire salon listening to our shit and like chiming in.
Yes, absolutely. So please like, share. I be listening to other podcasts and I go on their YouTube and see how many subscribers they have, and I be getting jealous. Y'all know I don't mind admitting when I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I need my money on time. And plus, I just think we are doing something that's beneficial to people, to society. And I know that it can be very ego-soundy and lots of hubris, but I'm doing a good thing. Mel's doing a good thing. We're doing a good thing together. Please share it. My joke of the week is that my mama be getting jealous when I form any sort of relationships with other women her age. I get to know everybody in places that I frequent. So at the grocery store, down to the Target, the CVS, anywhere that I'm at, a lot of the times like I get to know the little old ladies that work in the store. So Miss Bridget, who works at the Kroger by my house, always asks me what I'm cooking, like when I come through the line. And I'm always in the grocery store. If you know me, I'm always in the grocery store because I'm always like scourging up some idea to like cook something new. So I decided that actually I'm making a pasta recipe. I'm coming up with a pasta recipe that I want you to taste first. Yes. When? So probably next week. Actually, you can come over after the next time we record.
Okay.
Yes. But, yeah. So I decided that I wanted like a blue cheese bacon burger. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to, the store anyway. And I get all the things. And so I'm going through the line. And Ms. Bridget's like, girl, what you cooking? This week, da-da-da. So I'm talking. And, we're just going back and forth about how hard it is to want to come home and cook. Sometimes my mama is on hold, mind you, because I can't do a bunch of shit at once. So I'm like, Mom, either I hang up and call you back or, stay on hold while I go through the line. So I'm just chatting it up with Miss Bridget. And my mom was like, and I'm so glad she in the headphones because sometimes I have her like on the regular phone. She's like, what the fuck is this? What's all this conversation? Who the hell is that?
Why are you being nice to other people?
Right. I said, that's Miss Bridget. She said, fuck Miss Bridget. She said, you on the phone with me? I said, I do this every time in the store. She said, I know, I'm sick of it. She said, you can't go in nobody else's line? Y'all friends now? Yes. I remember I had my older lady neighbor, I won't say her name because she got shit going on, but friend, my mama was really jealous of that as well. But that lady was more so like grandma age than mom age, but she didn't really like that shit either. So it was really, really funny. My mama is very like, what's mine is mine. And that's my child. I'm not there, but you can't have my baby. But I like all the ladies down to the Kroger. I won't say which Kroger because I want y'all to know where I live. But shout out to all the ladies at my Kroger. They some real ass bitches down there. So I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah. My joke of the week is also mom related. My mom is what you would call grandma age, I guess, since you're being ages.
Okay.
But that's funny. But she's so independent because it's so like I don't know. You look at age differently as you age, and I think old isn't what old used to be. But my mom is very independent. She'll do everything around the house. She go on that ladder. She'll whip out her toolbox, her drill.
Tell her I said stop.
Exactly. I'd be like, sit down.
Sit down.
But she does whatever she wants because whatever around the house because she is handy. I will give her that. But she decided she was gonna. Something wrong with her toilet. Let me not say anything that would hurt insurance. But but no, the toilet got messed up, and I don't know what happened. But she was like, "Hey, I'm going to the Home Depot to try to get some stuff for the toilet. I'll be back soon." I was like, "Okay." So I had ordered some food. And it was taking forever to get there. And I was like, well, sometimes they order it and don't tell me. They deliver it and don't tell you.
And just be on the porch.
So I looked at the porch, it wasn't there. So I'm like, did they put it at the garage? So I go to the garage to see if my food is there, and I hear this boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? I look up. My mom's bathroom is right above the garage. It's leaking.
Oh, no.
From the ceiling. From her bathroom.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going to show you a picture. I was like, oh, my God. So I call her, and I'm like, Mom, what's going on up there? Why is it leaking in the garage? Like, it's because I could hear it dropping by my car. She's like, oh, I must have, what day was that? Oh, here we go.
Oh, no. That looks terrible. That looked like it could fall.
That was me getting my seat. But no, I was terrified. Like, so this is when I first saw it. And you can see it got worse.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, Mom, you need to get home. What the
Right,
fuck?
right, because I can't do anything about this.
So I go in there, it's water all over the floor. I had to keep my Crocs on. I had to Jimmy rig her toilet to get it to stop
flooding.
Because it was like that sound. I was terrified.
As
I was
you
like,
should have
I've
been.
seen enough television. I'm going to fall through the floor.
Yep.
We just talked about floors caving in.
Yep.
I'm terrified.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what happened, and it was just funny. It's funny in hindsight, but she had to call the people, and the people have gotten giant industrial fans
to dry the water.
water up off the floor and in the ceiling because it'll mold now.
Yeah.
So
that's fun.
Good. People want to own homes, but you can't just call the landlord for shit like that.
Yep.
But I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. It's just joking.
No,
it's
funny.
Doing stuff too.
Cause she just, I'm gonna fix it myself. It's just really a hilarious attitude for a mom to have, and it's just girl, call them people to fix that shit,
Call
man.
the people because it was a bigger problem than she ever could have solved.
Yeah.
We're gonna get straight into it after we do our game.
Do our game, yes. So what did we say we was doing?
Oh, 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. Do you want to go first, or do I want to go first? Do you want to go
think
first?
of mine.
Okay. So 2 truths and a lie. Okay. So I have been arrested twice. My favorite color is pink, and I'm trying to think. I should have taken time to think. You took time to think, but I didn't. So I've been arrested twice. My favorite color is pink, and I once drank 2 Four Locos and got naked and ran around campus on Halloween.
Your favorite color is actually gold.
Yeah, it is. Hey, yo. Oh, I love that.
I know you. Okay, for me, shit. I can write with my toes. I'm allergic to sweet potatoes. And I was named after my sister's doll.
You got a bunch of new allergies recently, though, when you did that allergy test. So I don't know what's true and what's not. What was the first one you said?
I can write with my toes.
You're very dexterous with your feet. You made yours harder.
Did I?
You did. You're allergic to sweet potatoes, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the last one?
I was named after my sister's doll.
Because you were supposed to be Melody, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not allergic to sweet potatoes. Okay.
I'm allergic to white potatoes.
Okay.
The ones that I eat the most.
Woo! Oh shit! Dude, you threw me for a loop.
I knew. I was like,
no, because when you took that allergy test and you was like, I'm allergic to beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs.
literally beans, greens.
But
potatoes,
you're not allergic to sweet potatoes.
No.
Okay, cool. That was a fun one.
That was
Yay!
fun.
Yes.
It made us think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we're doing another letter episode, like really doing letters.
So we're starting with the letters now.
Yeah, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can do this.
We can do these.
We can do this.
Okay.
You did I read the last one?
I don't remember. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I did this one. Okay.
It really was like 20 minutes ago, but still.
Yeah, you do this one.
I'm gonna eat my Cheetos, y'all.
But you gotta read.
Oh,
Who
hell.
asked you to read?
Okay. So, letter and the subject line says, and I ain't gotta fuck with Ray Ray broke ass no more, and it's time sensitive. We got this letter August 7th, so hopefully.
This episode not coming out for 2 weeks. You ain't gonna get this advice till September, bitch.
Shit.
I'm
we
sorry.
sorry. Well, we're gonna read it anyway. It says, y'all can say the name on this email. It's a pen name. I feel like they be talking to me personally.
Yes,
because I be the
you're
one
the one that
saying
would say
names. You know what you should do? Because I'm going to start doing it, but it don't look as good on me because of the way my lips is shaped. You know how JT be doing the brown liner, but then it be black, like at the top and like right here and in the middle, and it's like the pinky gloss? You should try that. Look on TikTok and just be like JT lip gloss, and it's real cute. You should try that. Mm-hmm. And shout out to, I think her name is Zara. She's a makeup artist. When I asked on Twitter how to do that lip, she sent it to me. You a real bitch. Always gonna be a real bitch.
Great.
Yes. Yes. So, hey ladies, that ADHD just beat my ass just now. Wow.
Like
hey
that.
ladies, I first want to say I love the podcast. I can listen in chronological order, reverse chronological order, or on shuffle. Put your game down, flip it, and reverse it. I love that. Yes. Either way, it hits every time. And thank you for the random sayings from the different episodes that have gotten stuck in my head. Like, quote, Talley, your pussy about to lose his leg? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That was from Lauren in the Sugar Puss episode. If eyes are the window to the soul, the eyebrows are the curtains. I can't be fucking up people's curtains. You gotta take me off eyebrows, bro. Oh, I remember that.
No, that was
forever ago. Yep. Talley and Tangentially, which is this person's favorite episode. And we need more black fathers, man. Mel in the OBO episode. Okay. Here we go with the letter. Okay, so a situation came up and I want some advice from 2 bad bitches if y'all will indulge me. Recently, I was chatting with one of my best friends and I told him how I really need a trip because I feel like I've been all work, no play lately. He said he had a big weekend coming up and suggested I come visit him so he could take me to some of his work events. He thought it'd be a good way for me to get out and have some fun. For background, he's a professional sports agent for a large agency and his work duties include attending parties, making club appearances, hosting events, etc. to support clients. The weekend he wanted me to visit him. Several of his clients were partaking in the previously mentioned social activities, so we would be out and about. At one of the events, one of my friend's clients, I can't give names, but he's a pro ball player, approached me. We had a nice convo, and then he got pulled away by his friends. I didn't really think anything of it, but I did mention to my friend that I had a nice convo with him. My friend said, I see he spoke. He asked about you earlier. He likes you. I asked him if that's allowed. He basically said his name is Bennett and he ain't in it. And he also told me the guy is not looking for anything serious. And as a matter of fact, one of the women he currently fucks with was at the event. So be careful, but he will spend money. So take that, what I will. I caught the guy looking at me a few times over the course of the evening, but nothing else was said that night. Fast forward to the last event of the weekend. My friend's agency hosted a party at a club. I'm going to hang out with y'all. Mr. Ballerman was there, sans his girl. He approached me again and was a little more forward this time. He asked my number and asked if he could take me out while I'm in town. I gave him my number, but I told him I was leaving the next day, which was true. He offered to extend my trip or fly me back out. Don't laugh at me. I've literally never had a situation like this happen to me before, but I told him I have some additional let's have some additional conversation later about me coming back out here. I was really trying to buy myself some time to figure out what the fuck was going on. Anyway, he agreed and we parted ways for the night. Since that weekend, we've been in regular contact, but I think I'm running out of time to figure out if I want to take him up on his offer or not. On one hand, I'm thinking of leaning into having a nigga with some money and spend it on me and just enjoy life. I spent most of last year dating 2 men who ended up being terrible to me in different ways. One was broke and became extremely mean, hence the subject of this letter, so I low-key deserve something like this. On the other hand, I don't want to get entangled in something that could end up being messy. I don't know the other chicks he's fucking with or what their relationship/agreements are. I'm sure y'all have more experience with niggas with money. What would you do? Am I overthinking this? Thank you, ladies, for helping me out. May you both continue to be blessed. Love, Felicity. Like the show.
Oh, Felicity, sweet baby.
Girl, I hope probably you already did it.
We should reply, hey girl, the episode not coming out for a while, but
do it, man. First of all, what he got going on with them other bitches is not your problem. I mean, and not trying to be funny, but like, you don't, unless that's his wife, you don't have no responsibility to that lady, especially if she's there at the party and he's over there talking to you. Like, at this point, it's just some girl. I think you should do your due diligence and make sure that's not his wife and he don't have a secret family and shit, because, like, it would be weird if he was doing that. But, girl, go have you some fun. If you've been spending time with niggas who don't take care of you and are mean to you, go get you some rich nigga dick and have a good time.
And have some fun, honestly.
Go.
Just use these niggas.
Yeah.
Use them.
I mean, I hate to say that because apparently men have been listening to our podcast and want us to be nicer to men. It's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen.
No.
Go on over there and fresh and fit if you want to feel better about yourself. Right. But it's not happening over here.
Two talking titties.
Right.
And you can listen to a motherfucking thing we said.
I'm going to come on this bitch in my turtleneck next time so you niggas straighten up and fly right. Because I feel like y'all be distracted. But no, girl.
They're like all pretty colors and pretty bitches.
Pretty titties.
And they might be funny sometimes. One ear,
not listening at all. But yeah, I would say go and do it. If you feel safe, make sure somebody know where you at and they have your location. Clearly this nigga like you if he ain't let it go. He's not bored of the idea of you if y'all still talking about it. So go. Go do it. That's my answer.
Period. I'm emailing her back now.
Mm-hmm. Because this ain't going to be out for a while. So we finna do it now. I'm finna eat my Cheetos.
Okay. The episode that you read, your letter in doesn't drop for 2 weeks. So we're replying.
Do it.
Okay, bye.
Do it. You seen Allen Iverson at the Hall of Fame thing?
Yes, I did.
I love you.
You fumbled, baby girl. You could have been there right on his arm. BBL, fresh BBL Birkin.
I don't even need the BBL. I just need a little lipo.
Everything.
Man,
done.
Snatched. That's crazy. I'll run into him again.
Remember me from that one time? Okay.
I'm going to pretend to be a whole new bitch so he don't remember how goofy I was.
Okay. This is from... The subject is jokes of the week. Hey, ladies. First thing I got to say, I'm in constant awe of you two. I'm so proud. Tally, everything you stand above and still have the nerve, the audacity to be so much fun. Mel, I see you doing your thing as a stand-up. I love, love, love it. Congrats on the Forbes. Oh, thanks, friend. Jokes of the week. I have a guy friend that's married to another man and vents to me about his issues with his husband. At one point, he asked me, is this what being gay is like? And with sympathy in my voice, I said, aw, it's not because you're gay. It's because you're married. Also, you probably heard Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years in prison. I had a conversation with a classmate about this, and they were like, they put down a black man. I figure we should protect black men from the legal system, just not that one. Big hugs, big love, redacted.
I want to read this out loud so bad. I'll respond to... That's so funny. That's so funny. Because this is not the first person that has asked me about this, and I want to just say it, but I don't want to put this person's business out there that they asked about it. For those who might want to know...
This is just a general, has nothing to do
just
with
nothing to do with what we just read.
Nothing.
The tea that I be drinking that makes me poop and makes me all skinny is from Kroger. It's the Simple Truth brand, which is a branch of the Kroger. It's a Kroger brand. It comes in like a yellow and greenish box. And I think it says like Seneca or something like that on the front. And it says that it's a laxative tea. What you're going to do is drink it right before you go to bed because it will wake you up. It takes 6 to 8 hours to work. So you're going to drink it when you know you're going to lay down, and then you got the whole next morning to shit. So you want to drink it basically a day before or like a half day before your event.
They say drink it at night.
Right. So you poop the next day, and it works wonders. Mel has given up on it. She drinks Smooth Move now.
Yeah, I drink Smooth Move. Is a smoother move. The Talley tea is so fucking violent.
It is vibe, but you know that's my vibe.
I don't. It's like my stomach not hurt. My Smooth Move, I take it around 8 or 9. The next morning, I wake up. It don't start working until I eat something. So I eat like maybe like a muffin. Mm-hmm. Shortly after that muffin, my first bowel movement is like a regular poop. The second one is usually like the big kahuna. Mm-hmm. And the third one is usually more liquidy. And I'm done by 1 or 3. Depends on how I eat that day. I'm fine. Your ass. Your ass. I don't want no parts of that shit. So if you wanted less fire,
I drank that shit the other day. And first of all, you know how it's supposed to work in 6 to 8 hours? I think I was really backed up because that shit started working in like 4. Like, and my head hit the wall. Like, my shit, like I woke up in the middle of the night. I took, and this is so disgusting, I took a shit so big. The turd was so big that I was like, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Somebody has to see this. Like,
No, I literally, and I know it's gross, but like, I have to call that boy sometimes. I'm like, hey, I know you're at work. I know you're doing something. You have to see this shit.
Don't
Literally.
ever do that to me. And you've tried before. No thanks.
Baby, I saw some shit the other day that I wanted to send you so bad, but I knew you would have cussed me out.
Sure
What
would've.
was it that threesome? I think it was
When they was in that dirty bath water.
That was a different one, and then they started fighting. I would have fought too if we had to fight in murky bath water. But it was like a MFM. I don't know what's how you say it.
2 boys and a girl.
2 niggas and a girl,
Uh-huh.
and he was he sucking dick and fucking the girl at the same time? I think the girl was bent over, and then the dude was and then
On the side.
something like that. But it was crazy. I was like, damn, I really wish I could send this to Talley.
No, I'm all set.
Crazy. But yeah, one time I had a poop that was so huge, and you know what? This is what this podcast is about. Fuck
It's
y'all.
about poops and Cheetos.
It reached literally. It looked like, you know when the Titanic capsized.
No!
That shit reached from the back of the toilet, like into the bowl.
Like in the whole part.
In the whole part, and it came all the way up. I said,
Jesus.
this came out my body?
Jeez, I want a colonic so bad. I want to go get a colonic so bad and just get everything out of my body. You know what? I think that's what I'm finna do. I think I'm
always
gonna get a
wanted to do
colonic.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that's funny. That was totally unrelated to
That was totally unrelated to the letter, but if anybody wants to know about the tea, that's the tea.
Oh, this one has pictures. We love pictures. Okay, go ahead.
Didn't I just read the last? Or you read it? Okay. Let me stop with the Cheetos. Hi, Mel and Talley. I hope all is well. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you.
We're actually zooming through
First of all, y'all are authentic baddies and are so appreciated. Fire heart emoji. Thank you. I started watching this podcast a few weeks ago and love y'all's perspective about different topics that are so necessary to talk about. My dilemma is about dating. I identify as bisexual, gang, but I gotta be upset with you about something, actually. You pissed me off the other day, and you didn't respond when I tweeted you back.
Because I didn't know what you wanted me to say.
Uh-huh.
What you want me to say?
All right, we'll get into it. You fucking freak. But I'm also very
I'll tell
active.
you why I said that.
Okay. But I'm also very active at my church. I've seen how family members who came out were treated shamed, treated/shamed, and I hear the casual homophobic comments church members make during sermons in small groups. I've decided that I don't want to put a young lady I love, parentheses, this is hypothetical, I ain't got nobody, LOL, through the bullshit I've witnessed and not pursue women romantically. I do have an interest in a sexual relationship with a woman, but I don't know how to approach that conversation or shoot my shot with women. I tried once and it went well, parentheses, I looked bomb as fuck that night too, I'll include a pic, but the young lady was not interested in women. On the flip side, niggas is in rare form. Like, the behavior I've encountered is raggedy and baffling, same. I'm an overcoming people pleaser and have experienced a lot of mental and emotional abuse from past friendships and situationships. Because of this, I've been more on guard regarding my emotional availability. Also, sex, parentheses, with men, I've never done sex with a woman, has never been something I felt a part of. Parentheses, example, just wanting sex to be over, not getting my coochie sucked, no rounds, etc. Oh. Ooh. I want to have positive sexual experiences with men and women, but every time I try, either they do something that makes them an embarrassment to all men, or God makes an example out of me. Parentheses, one of the last time I had sex, man's tried to be funny and pull out a gun because I said I wasn't having unprotected sex with him. This was after his pin cap ass dick came after 2 minutes.
What?
Excuse? What?
Like, on you? Clarify.
Oh, yeah, clarified in the reply. I'm going to keep reading. That
Jesus.
just sent a chill up my fucking spine. Woo! I'm to a point where I'm prepared to adjust my life to not include hope or expectations to be married. I know marriage isn't the end goal and I could have a happy life without it. I feel like for me, it's a concern of feeling like there's nobody for me in this world. I'm usually the one who shoots shots or pursues, but I'm tired of doing all that. But the only niggas who pursue me are dead ass raggedy. So I'd love to know y'all perspective or any advice that may come to mind. Thank you. Then here's the pictures of the night I tried to talk to Shouty, Black Blazer pic.
We love pictures.
We do love pictures.
If it'll load.
If it will load. Oh, they look cute. I love it. Nice boots.
Okay.
I really like these boots.
Like the
Purr.
boot. Okay,
Like the
purr.
pants. I like those shoes too.
Okay,
You're
you
cute.
just
Yeah, you
cute.
put together. I like that. First of all, this nigga with this gun, you need to call the police. Or make a police report. Straight up.
We gotta start telling these things.
We gotta start telling because he's doing that to somebody else and he wasn't trying to be funny. That's not funny.
He was trying to harm
He
you.
was trying to harm you. So you need to call the police. That is actually terrifying. So you need to say something about that. And I know that that's difficult to do, but you need to say something. In terms of pursuing women, I have a very hard time flirting with women. It's because, like I've said before, a lot of the way that women speak to each other is very flirtatious, even when it's not sexual. So, like, when I'm flirting with girls, I tweeted this the other day, like, I only got so many, oh my God, your skin is so beautiful, before I say I'm trying to kiss your coochie. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to
Please don't tell nobody
say.
that.
What?
I'm trying to kiss your coochie.
How many more
You gonna
times?
scare the hoes like the niggas do.
I know, but I'm saying, like, how many more times can I say your skin is beautiful or you
Just
got
like,
a nice
hi,
smile?
I'm lesbianing right now. That's a little less. I'm trying to kiss your coochie. Police.
Help! No, I understand that. And I don't be going around telling bitches that I'm trying to kiss their coochie, like,
Thank goodness.
unless we've established that the conversation is sexual. But, like, it be feeling like you just want to say that because, like, you think I'm being overly friendly. Call me Scissor.
I need my coochie licked and sucked on.
So that is very difficult for me. But I think trying to have conversations where sometimes with girls, like, if the conversation has gone on where I feel like she's not picking up what I'm putting down, I'll just be like, just so we're clear, I'm being gay to you, which is funny sometimes because they'll be like, oh! And then sometimes they'll be like, girl, I'm not gay. And it's like, I guess. And then sometimes it's like, I didn't know, but I am also gay. So, yay.
Be gay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can imagine that's hard to
And
do.
it's somebody for you. Don't be feeling, oh, you always shooting shots. Maybe just stop trying to shoot shots for a while and see what happens. And do you go places? Because a lot of times black girls complain about, like, not meeting people. Do you be going places?
Hey, you be right in that house.
And do you be going places that would contain the type of niggas or the type of bitches that you would want to be with?
Yeah.
So-
Because you're a rich scammer nigga and you ain't been to 1145 once.
Right. I don't like it in there.
I don't like it in 1145.
I don't like it in
Not
there.
in the year our Lord 2023. But if you want a scammer,
I'm tired of niggas asking me who I bank with.
Bank of America, damn.
Damn.
No, you can't have my shit. I just got my cash app back.
You care about your account? Yes!
Yes, I do care
Nigga,
about my
yeah, I
account.
care about my account. What's wrong with you?
Fuck.
But no, sweetheart, first of all, I want you to really, like, know your worth. This letter seems like you feel like you don't think super positively of yourself as it relates to, like, relationships on either side. And it sounds like you really don't like having sex with men. So what I'm inferring for this letter is you actually might be just gay. Because the way that it sounds...
And fucking niggas because
And just fucking niggas because that's what you're supposed to do. And fuck them people at the church. Church people are terrible.
They're the worst people
They're the
you've
worst
ever met
people
in your
ever.
life.
Like, so don't ever feel bad. They don't need to know your business. You ain't got to bring your partner up there if you don't want to. Like, when you get a partner, you don't have to do that. But don't let church folks shame you. They're awful. They're awful.
The worst. So fuck the people.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for you.
Write us another letter. I want you to be happier.
Yeah. Okay. Letter. Sheltered girl off to college. Whew. Here we go. I'm already agreeing. Hi. I'd like y'all to keep this anonymous, but my name is redacted. To start, I want to say I love y'all on the podcast. At this point, I've watched almost every episode in like 2 weeks. Jesus. Y'all give the best advice and look good while doing it.
Purr.
So the problem is college is approaching swiftly, and I'm super nervous about breaking out of my shell. I want to go out and do all the fun bad bitch shit, but I'm ridiculously self-conscious. I've been giving hourglass since I was 12, which is cool and all, but lately I feel like clothes look weird on me, especially shirts, because, child, gravity is working against me and my boobs, which is extremely frustrating. LOL, I'm also painfully shy and worried about talking to people, specifically the niggas with glitter. At this point, it's all tiring and nerve-wracking. Please help y'all sheltered Gen Z niece out.
Aww.
Thanks. Bye. IDKY, my legs,
Look like they're in 2D.
It's it from my iPhone.
She said
It's
2D.
so funny. I like when y'all call yourselves nieces and not calling us aunties.
Yeah,
I
man.
prefer that.
Yeah, man. And I never understood why the actresses got so mad about it a couple years back when they were like, we're not y'all's aunties. But now, first of all, I'm nobody's auntie for real, like in real life.
Well, I'm not.
Now, sometimes
But
I hear
I
it.
like if you call yourself my niece, that's a little more receptive than
It's
call
like
auntie.
how you was talking about daughter, like when you was like a grade above somebody in,
Oh, that
in high
is the
school.
funniest shit. When they said that Sexy Red gives that 8th grader who calls you mini me, and that it clicked immediately. Like it was this 8th grader every time she fucking saw me, daughter. And I was like, hey, mom. And that's just what you, and that's that kind of big sister energy I like. I think, but with the aunties, I think theirs was like, I don't know y'all, and this is over familiar. And on top of the oldness, it's like,
Yeah.
we're not really old enough to be aunties. Like,
Yeah.
y'all niggas is 48. Like, you are auntie age.
But I understand why they just, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I think the funniest thing that I saw about Sexy Red, I know we're getting off topic, we gotta get back to the letter. They said that she looked like when guys, like, be like, I'm gonna have my cousin beat you up. Or that's the big sister, the cousin they talking about. And it's so funny because it's true. She like, I'm gonna get my cousin to beat your ass, and then Sexy Red show up.
And then they were also saying she's the one girl who don't play but that gay boy in gym class.
Correct.
And she is, y'all better leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
That is her all day. And you know what? I get it. I like her.
That was kind of me as well.
What?
I didn't play about my gays. I didn't play that shit.
I love being a sub and being in school, like, as a sub and just watching the same. Like, the fact that the daughter thing is, like, such a universal experience. And being an adult in this kid space and seeing that ain't shit change. Or, like, the little baby gays in class, they all acted the exact same way. They were so overly helpful. Stop, teacher. She
trying to talk.
She trying to talk. Y'all do this when Miss Wilkerson is here. So why y'all talking?
So why y'all doing it now?
Go ahead, Miss Mitchell. I'm listening. Like, why are y'all the same?
But it's nice to have support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my God. I used to love the baby gays in my class, man. But yes, okay. So niece, girl, get you some little body cons. Cause you say it's hourglass, but you need less clothes on, Steve.
You need less clothes on. And if your boobs are big, which from the one titty I can see in this picture,
from the one titty I can see,
they do look large for your frame. You need to go not to Victoria's Secret. You need to, and it's going to make you feel like an old lady, whatever. You need to at least know what size your titties are. So when you do get dressed and stuff that you can wear a bra in, your titties don't need to be fighting with your waist. Sometimes I just have given up on it because I don't feel like wearing a bra. So sometimes they're going to have to be in that fight. But when you have big boobs, it's not really gravity working against you. Your tits are hiding a part of your torso. So go and get you a bra that fits. Them titties is probably bigger than what you think they are. Go to a real bra shop. You can go to Dillard's. They have good bra fitters there. You can go to Saks. They have good bra fitters there, but you're going to spend a coin. I don't know how privileged you are, how much money you got, but go get your real bra size so you can...
And get you some to pick them bitches up.
Get
you some little thotty outfits. Like, if you say you got body yaddy yaddy,
then show the body yaddy yaddy.
Show that body yaddy yaddy.
Also, you don't have to completely lose your shell. It's bitches that go through college shy their whole life, and that's okay.
And they still get all the niggas.
Yeah, you just pick the parts of your personality that you want to develop.
And if you cute, the niggas gonna come to you. Like, I had a friend who was shy as fuck freshman year.
She looked like K-Not Bae.
I do see K-Not Bae. The niggas gonna come. The niggas, baby, that's one thing we never gotta worry about. Niggas and flies, okay?
Niggas gonna come.
The niggas are gonna be right there, so don't worry about that.
And not to sound too old, you need to be focused on your schoolwork. Because that's the problem I had. I went to college focused on fun and niggas.
That lesson wasn't getting done.
It took me 8,000 years to get my degree. Focus on your schoolwork.
I had a good balance because I was very sheltered. I had never been to a party. I had never done this. I had never done that until I got to them people's school. And baby, I had me a time. I had a time when I got to Tallahassee. So there's a balance. Don't do too much. And again, I still have fun without hunching, without doing this, without doing that. People said I was fucking anyway because that's what people gonna do regardless. Yeah. But just have your fun. Just
and you in college and don't nobody know you. So
and just make some friends.
Make some friends and also parts of yourself. I don't believe in completely reinventing yourself when you go to college because I think that's a little crazy. But you can be whoever the fuck you want to be at that school because don't nobody know your ass.
Don't
nobody know you from a can of paint. So if you want to decide you're not shy no more, you can.
Right. Let me see. Make sure we have one letter left. Retired from Mean Girl, new career and Lover Girl listener letter. Hi. First of all, let me say this become one of my favorite podcasts. So damn fast. LOL. Real life. Love it here. Y'all like the cousin my mama told me not to be fooling with. Fair. Anyway, y'all. I've been being a nappy-headed mean girl for the past 4 years. Trolling on Twitter, looking for reasons to dislike. I probably got you blocked. And hating people. Just number one player hater type shit. I didn't used to be that way. I actually spent my entire growing up being bullied and being... I'm sorry. I wasn't even in the mic. Oh, Lord. Could y'all even hear me? I'm sorry. Well, shit. Okay, I'm starting over. Hi, first of all, let me say this become one of my favorite podcasts, So Damn Fast. I real life love it here. Y'all are like the cousin my mama told me not to be fooling with. Anyway, y'all, I've basically been being a nappy-headed mean girl for the past 4 years. Trolling on Twitter, looking for reasons to dislike and hate on people. Just number one player hater type shit. I didn't used to be that way. I actually spent my entire growing up being bullied and being alone with no real friend group, as most Twitter trolls have, honestly. Of course, the second I got into one, I was happy, but slowly everybody started going from playful bickering to deadass cussing each other out as a joke. Me personally, I don't play like that, but I started to join in. Long ass story short, I ended up hurting a friend I really love and ditching the rest of the group because if any hoes is not human, it's them summer bitches. LMFAO. That was mid-January, and since then, I've been spending time with myself, not lonely, but alone type shit, and learning what I want from the world and my boundaries, etc. Mind you, I'm only 23. I'm literally just a girl. But babe, I'm tired of being bitchless and friendless. I'm looking for the hoes. Like Miss Sexy said, this loner shit is starting to be for the birds. Basically, any advice on growing up and building new friendships. Love y'all for real. Wish you endless loving success.
Amen. That's not her name.
That's my name, not a prayer. That's funny. Okay, stop being me.
Yeah, wrap that shit up.
Stop.
And you need to go talk to somebody. Not trying to be funny. You need to, as soon as you can, get in some type of therapy.
Unpack all that. Them
Unpack
issues and like, you know.
You know how you into it with somebody and you're like, why are you like this? You need to go have somebody ask you, why are you like this?
Yeah.
You gotta unpack that.
You got a lot of unpacking to do. Not saying that you don't deserve friends, because everybody got some unpacking to do when they, you know, even if they do have friends. But you also just try simultaneously, just be normal for a little bit. I think once you be normal for long enough, then the friends will start trickling in.
Yeah, and then you gotta go places. Go to workout classes, do some Pilates, go to kickboxing class, go to the park, join a Black Girls Who Walk group, or, you know, go do stuff. Go out for drinks. Go to places where bitches hang out.
Yeah.
You can find friends. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy. Instead of being mean to people on the internet, be nice to people on the internet, and then they might want to be your friends. I've made some real life friends from Twitter before.
I got friends like 15 years from Twitter.
So just do that.
This is small as fuck. How do I collapse this part? Can I?
I don't think so. It say full screen, but I can read it. I'm gonna just have to squint, and I'm gonna have to move it over here so I can see. Don't you ever send us no email in this 8-point font no more, ever.
Y'all know we own.
You know we can't see this shit. Hey y'all, first things first, love the show. I'm so glad my homegirl put me on. Thank you to your homegirl. So let's get into it. Chapter 1. Okay, chapter 1. I've been working at an elementary school for over a year now and became cool with this guy that works there. He got to the school a couple months after me. I didn't know what to think because he was really quiet and didn't talk much, but then we both started working for the after school program and I found out he was really funny and kind, plus kind of cute too, though I didn't think he was my type because I like him a little taller. Same. So I didn't look at him in that way at first, but then he asked me to go hiking with him. So the weekend came around and we went. I found myself really enjoying my time with him. He was cool and open-minded. You can tell he just has a good heart. After the hike, we began texting more often and started to become good friends. At this point, I started to catch feelings and want to tell him how I feel, but I don't want to ruin our friendship. Chapter 2. So a couple months later, me, him, and a couple of our coworkers are in the teacher's lounge and the subject of trans people comes up. I didn't know his, let's just call him X, opinions on trans people because we never talked about it, but generally X seems pretty open, so I didn't expect him to be weirded out. As I expected, he wasn't. As our coworkers started to crack little jokes and invalidate trans women, he challenged their views. Good man. The discussion started to get heated and I could tell something was about to go down if the situation wasn't de-escalated, so I tried to intervene by pulling him to the side, but then he ends up leaving the room upset. I was a little confused at this point. I mean, I commend X for standing up for trans people, but something about this seemed personal because he was really ready to get down with them niggas. So that night I called him just to see how he's doing. By this time he had chilled out, but he said he was triggered by the comments made by our other coworkers. I agreed they were ignorant, and then he said, you know, I'm trans. I honestly never would have guessed, so it caught me off guard a little. I still see him the same, but I'm debating on whether or not I should tell him how I feel. My feelings really haven't changed, but this is uncharted territory for me, and there are just too many unknown variables. I'm not sure how I should approach the situation. Do I tell him how I feel? IDK. What are y'all's opinions on the situation? Have y'all ever dated a trans man? If you were me in the situation, what would you do? I have things to say, but I want you to go first if you have things to say.
Dang, that's a lot. Like, I don't know. I think that's good that he has sense. I've actually never, to my knowledge, met a trans man, so I don't know. I've never been through this, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have any experience here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you like that nigga, you like that nigga. Like,
that's what I was finna say. Like,
you liking him has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
If you felt like you liked him before you knew this, and the only thing that's changed is that he's a trans person, I think it would be kind of fucked up for you to just abandon it altogether. I do think that would be transphobic. Like, it shouldn't. So, and these are also things. So I have conversations with, like, Gen X family members and things like that who are often not on the best sides of these types of conversations.
Really?
And a thing that I keep hearing is, like, these things are great in theory, like to be so open, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, it shouldn't matter. But they feel like in reality, it does matter. Like, and those things are important for a person to consider, and it doesn't make a person a bad person for not wanting to move forward with a trans person. I just personally don't think it matters. For me, it would take me a minute to consider everything you've been through, and I might just have to frame some of the things that you've said or done through the lens of knowing this about you now. But like it's the same person. It's the same person
that you thought was hot, the same person you thought was interesting, the same person you thought XYZ.
Yeah.
They're just trans. And also, I only thing I would say is like, I could see how you don't want to tell him you like him now because he's vulnerable because he just came out to you.
Right.
That's a thing. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't know.
And this person assumed you knew this already. Like, when you're talking to them and trying to figure out why they're so upset, they said, you know I'm trans.
Yeah, you know I'm trans.
So,
no, I didn't.
They felt like you knew.
Trans men be uncockable.
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 That's so funny. That made me laugh for real. You're so silly.
Uncockable. I think that's
why are you down there?
I think that's how trans men get left out of the conversation so much, because they are so unclockable and no one even knows what the fuck's going on.
Right.
You know, trans women, it's hard to transition. I think because everyone starts off as female in the womb and then goes to male, it's easier for women to transition to male. But that's a whole nother conversation. Right. But yeah, I've never been through this. I've never ran into, in my experience that I know of, a trans man in that kind of situation. So I
don't think it matters.
Anybody say you gotta marry this person?
I mean, and then also you might end up in a place, and I think people aren't as honest about these conversations as they should be, but you might end up in a place where you might have unearthed some transphobia that you didn't even know you had. And that's okay for you to like get there and then try to like do work on it. Because a lot of times we don't know we phobic or ist or any of these things until we're presented with it, and it's like, oh, I got feelings about this that I never would have considered that I would be in this position, or you know, whatever. So you might have some things that you need to unlearn that you didn't realize that you needed to unlearn until today, like just now, until it came across your came across your desk. That's so funny.
Okay, we're doing good. We got one more letter.
We got one more letter. Okay.
Yes.
This wig is squeezing the sides of my head.
That's why
I feel like I'm in a vice grip.
That's how my little synthetic wig. I started wearing. I literally at one point we were doing a podcast and I had the wig on, and I felt like
woozy. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling now. I want a curly wig, like a tight kink, not like the one that I had where you say I was cosplaying a nigger, which I didn't appreciate. You did say that to me. You said that she said it. You said it. She said to me, no. I will not be gaslit like this. I have a kinky curly wig that I didn't know was as kinky as it was until I got it home, but I had already paid for it and I wasn't taking it back. So I was wearing it, and because it's mine, I bought it and I thought I looked cute. And she said, this woman right here said to me, "Aw, you cosplaying a nigger?"
I don't think I said it like
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I remember because Lauren agreed with you.
My culture is not a costume, Jasmine.
I'll whoop your ass. Oh, you piss me off. Ooh. I am a black person. I have a right to wear kinky hair. And it's not like I had the kinky wig on and I had my leave out. It was a full wig.
I do remember saying it, but what wig was that? I don't remember the wig, though.
It was... I've dyed it since then and like have wand curled it since then. It's a very kinky wig to the point like when I had got it home, I was like, because like I had never worn that texture before. And it's so funny is this one.
Oh yeah.
What
was that? 2021?
This was 2021.
Oh yeah, I gave you a hard time about that.
You gave me the hardest time about that.
Oh,
you made me so mad. And it's so funny because I was with that bitch at that time, and apparently so were several other people, but I was with him at that time, and he was like, "Why are you wearing that?" He's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Nobody believes that that's your hair." He was so mean about it, and that's what made me put it up for a while, because that was right on the heels of you telling me that I was cosplaying a hard ER, and then he's like, "What's going on here?" And I'm like, "You don't like my wig?" He's like, "It's my least favorite." And I was like,
no.
okay.
You know that boy said he didn't like my curly wig? He didn't say he said it was his least favorite of my hair.
That's the way boys tell you they don't like something. They say it's
like,
not my favorite or it's my least
not
favorite.
My favorite.
Yeah.
You didn't like the bust down curly with the. You didn't like that. I like that. He said he didn't like it. So damn. I was like, whoa, yikes.
Yikes on bikes.
Okay, last letter. You've got mail. Okay.
The dogs be in this studio, just running about,
barking it up.
doing whatever.
My name is Ampersand, and I've been personally victimized by a light-skinned man with light eyes in a black fraternity who is named after his daddy.
Actually, we know who this is. I can bet again $100 to a bucket of shit.
Oh God, are you okay?
Are you well?
What's going on? Just call me.
We gonna get you out of there.
If you didn't say in a black fraternity, I would have been like, "Is it my name?" Because we can
Imagine getting the email.
Stranger things have happened.
Bitch, when that shit was happening, that girl cash at me and said, I need to talk to you now about that shit. She said,
Do you know how down bad you gotta be? Like, I'm gonna find this bitch.
I said, and I don't think I sent the money back. I meant to.
How much she sent you?
Like $10. She's like, I need to talk to you now. And I was like, fuck, this nigga's ruining people's lives.
Lock that nigga up.
Oh, every I would just cry every time a new bitch reached out to me. I'd be like, ah.
He's going to hell.
Ooh.
Oh God. Okay, the first sentence just knocked me off my
Yes.
feet. So I'm trying to figure out. Do I know this nigga? How many niggas I know with light eyes? I mean, that'll be.
I know who it is.
I love the last text to me.
I ain't got to. We'll talk after.
I love the lashings y'all gave that specific variant of niggas on the last episode. Whack 'em again. My joke of the week is me breaking my lease in Atlanta. I moved to the city for work within the past few years and decided to sign a lease with a coworker who was also relocating at the same thing. Big mistake. I won't put the full nitty-gritty out because that isn't my style. I will say it's a lesson learned in keying with people after realizing you don't have the same values in politics. Willingly living with someone who is self-admittedly male-centered has caused me more trouble than what it's been worth. For added context, I found out after we renewed that she is a Tory Lane supporter. LMAO.
You gotta go in there and beat her ass.
It's giving he's rude to other girls, but he's nice to me, but in friend. The timing of this is a situation has worked out well, and as a former Baptist churchgoer, I am choosing to believe God has a plan. I just finished listening to the pod from front to back. The growth and consistency is chef's kiss. And P.S. if y'all still looking for an intern, something to keep working, you know I'm working on my P&P. But help for free $99.
We'll talk. But
We'll talk.
we don't listen.
This is just a joke of the week.
It's just a joke of the week. That is funny, but you gotta go beat that girl up. This one, she one of them people that you just gotta randomly like beat up. You know how like they say dolphins just beat up sharks every now and again just to let them know they're not to be fucked with. Like dolphins will just find a group of sharks and be like, pop, 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 pop. Just let you know don't come over here fucking with me. Yes, go spread it amongst your people. You need to go kick her ass a couple times.
That is insane.
That's insane.
But yeah, that's a very specific type of terrible nigga. The light eyes and the light skin.
In the fraternity.
Oh my God.
That's the final boss right there. Ooh. That's the final fucking boss, man.
Like, any one of those things by themselves, a light skinned man by itself, a light eyed nigga by himself, a black fraternity by himself, a named after his daddy by himself.
When they be terrible. Chocolate with the light eyes, I'd be like, your ass go to jail. Go to jail.
No, the brown and dark skinned niggas with light eyes are like, I'm thinking of a nigga specifically right now. Lock this nigga up.
I mean, get him off the street.
They even scared of the light skinned niggas with like, because that's kind of expected.
But you got some shit going on. You catch a bitch off guard. You catch a bitch when she at her worst with them eyes. My neighbor that what's his name used to accuse me of cheating on him with used to be so fine. He was so chocolate. He was like midnight black. Just love it. Sometimes when he was getting out of his car at night, I couldn't even see him for real. Past the white of his eyes. Just floating slides and eyeballs. And he was just so beautiful. And he had like some amber, like goldy colored eyes. Like they were brown, but in that like Beyonce greenish brownish kind of way.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Anytime I would cook, he had me so down bad. I was actively in a fuck relationship with somebody and was still trying to get on that. Every time I would cook, I'd be like, I cooked. You want something? He'd be like, yeah. I bring that plate right on over. What's her name from?
Hope you watch me walk away.
Yeah, hope you don't every time, every
he's
single
watching.
time. And then my favorite thing used to be going back over to get my plate. Boy, if you don't invite me in, because I got something for you besides his food. I got something else. And then I used to get in arguments with that boy, and he would be like, yeah, because you're trying to get a mouthful of neighbor dick. And I'd be like, no, he said you probably had a mouthful of neighbor dick because I wasn't picking up the phone. I'd be like, I didn't. I wish I had a mouthful of
neighbor dick. Is,
the title.
mouthful of neighbor dick is
Mouthful.
I've never had a fine neighbor. I'm trying to think about it. Because I live with my
You've
mama.
been having the same neighbors your whole life.
Fuck you.
I didn't mean.
I'm thinking about it in college. I'm trying to think about who lived in my... Like, I used to live in the dorms. It was a girl dorm. Second year was Palmettos. I was like, I didn't give a fuck with none of them niggas. I'm trying to make lines. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about.
And don't touch me.
And honestly move. I had senior year, I lived like damn near on campus. It was like other girls who lived next door in other townhomes. When I lived in Seminole Grand, when I lived in Seminole Grand, lived in the complex across the street. So he would walk to my home, which is nuts.
That's not bad. It's across the street.
It's across the street, but like Tallahassee. So I lived Tallahassee.
Danger.
I lived in Seminole Grand. He lived in what the fuck was that shit next to it?
Child, I don't know.
It was one of them. It was like an FSU complex. I lived on the FSU side of town. It was one of them. I forgot the name of it, but it was like not cottages, because that was on the whatever the fuck something. And he would hop the fence and then cross like a main street.
Oh, he's crazy. Okay, no, I get
it
what
wasn't
you.
like a main street, but it was like a crossing of the street.
It was dangerous to do. Yeah, I get it.
Like, don't do that. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The boy I used to ride the bus with when I was in like 10th grade, he was in 7th. He still lived in the neighborhood too. And I be seeing him now because he's like 26 now. So it's not like I'm being a predator, but like, because we've always been like the same age.
Yeah.
He cute, but I think he got a little girlfriend. I ain't seen her in a while. Like when I go on my walks, I would like walk by. They got pit bulls though. I be like, y'all got pit bulls. Like, usually when I'm outside and he outside, he with that goddamn dog. So I don't be saying shit to him because I don't fuck with pit bulls like that. I'm sorry. Not Jodeci. Baby. He got a little Labrador, some shit in him.
Oh, okay.
But like real pits, like them N-word
Not
pits.
you a dog racist.
Sure. I'm scared of pit bulls. I'm not. If you bring a fucking...
When they be having them big, strong ass pit
cool.
bulls that stand like this, that do be scary.
I'm scared of them bow-legged ass fucking pit bulls.
Yeah.
I'm scared of... So I'll cross the street or he'll get the dog. He good. I got him. Thank you. And then I walk back. But that's the extent. What I do appreciate about my relationship, about my neighborhood, and I guess generational wealth, is everybody who I used to ride the bus with still lives at home. All of us still live at home. So I don't be feeling bad. Cause like I rode the bus with you, MLK nigga. You still live here. You still live here. You still live here. We're doing great. So yeah, that's all I letters, friend.
Okay, well we got 3 y'all's letters. So the way we record y'all, time sensitive. We're gonna try to get to it as soon as we can. I think we need to start searching the phrase. Put time sensitive in there.
Put it in there first, cause honestly, letter, time sensitive, then put the subject. Yeah. If you want to send us a letter, jokesonyoupod@gmail.com. We should have said that in the other episode. Yes. But if you want to send us a letter, yes. We had to catch up because we got a lot of letters.
And we appreciate y'all trusting us with your business and trusting us.
Send pictures. Send pictures. I want to see screenshots. Yes. I want to see recordings. Let's send some video. Yeah. Do not send any penises to our email.
If you send dicks to this podcast, we sending you dicks back. We're not to be trifled with. You send a dick down to this motherfucking podcast, you getting a string of dicks. White dicks, blue dicks, big dicks, little dicks. We sending you dicks back. Don't fuck around like that. I think somebody tried to book me for braids, trying to be funny. After that tweet that I posted where I put that I don't allow men in my home, somebody booked under some weird made up name. And then when I was like, hey, like, send me your first and last, because they booked it. It was like some dumb shit. I was like, hey, send me your first and last name. They didn't book with a phone number. The email also seemed, well, all emails are made up, but it seemed like freshly made up. And they just haven't responded. And it's like, did you think I was just going to honor this booking time without you communicating with me?
And coming to my house.
And like, right. And my address is not on there. Like, you have to talk to me to get my address because I'm not like a stupid person. So yeah, like, don't be weird.
And people, niggas also, we a threat because we men.
Yes. Yes, and you know, it's past 7 years, so the statute of limitations is up. When I used to sell weed, niggas used to come with their girlfriends and they would try to rob me. Like, and not on some like hold me up kind of way, but on some like, it's a nigga in here and I don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna leave. Like, that's the type of shit that people, are you not about to bring no man to your appointment so you can strong arm me because you don't want to pay for your braids and y'all just leave after I done braided your hair for hours? And I don't know this nigga, I don't want him in my home. I barely like the niggas I like in my house for too long.
And what kind of codependent shit? You can't let this nigga loose for 7 hours?
Well, because the girls do be thinking that they niggas is cheating, but it's like, if your nigga can't, he gonna do it anyway. If you can't be gone for 8 hours to get your hair braided on the weekend, then maybe that's not the person you should be with. And a lot of people are like, what if us people just like spending time together? Da, 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 da. That's weird.
What you gonna do? Hold your hand while your hair getting parted?
It's weird.
I don't want.
And now I'm like, I understand that certain things are services, you know what I'm saying? And in this instance, I am a service person. But now I feel like a slave in my own home because I got to shut the fuck up while y'all in here being coupley and shit.
Y'all start arguing. And I was like,
mind you, when I went to do Paige's braids, her partner was amazing. Like, he lived there, so I can't be like, fuck off. And I didn't want to. Like, he was cool. But he go in the other room, he chill out, he do his own thing, come in, y'all need anything. He sit for a minute and talk.
Stay out your way. Like, I went to hang out with my homegirl, her nigga was there. He was like, look, I got y'all snacks. Y'all got some weed. Y'all got this. And he got the fuck on.
And when they don't get the fuck on, they come back. They be like, y'all all right?
Y'all straight?
They might kiki for a second, and then they go about their business.
Y'all crazy. I'm about to go home. I'm about to hop on the game. Go hop on that goddamn game.
Right.
Move.
Right. But for you to want to bring a man to my house to sit in there for 4 to 9 hours is crazy. That's insane.
Police.
But
that's all we got.
But I think we good, girl.
We're good. Bye.
Bye.